right, so we just wrapped up at the National African American Museum of History and Culture, which was amazing.
Super nice. It was super nice. Super nice.
Somebody got a little bit emotional while they were in there, which is understandable.
Yes, to be honest, I go in there and get really emotional and total getting out of control. That she have to cool me down, you know. I get so rebellious inside here, to be honest with you.
I'm like, calm down.
Yes.
Take it down a little bit.
But some
Chill.
of the thing on YouTube, she have to do what she have to do when she ready to download them and things like that. Okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
For sure. But yeah, that was a good experience.
But
So,
it's just to show black people say, black people still in the world spreading the love and spreading the word right across, you know.
mhm.
And we're supposed to get back ourselves together and unite and help each other and support each other, you know.
Mhm.
And when I'm saying these things, I'm not saying it from a racist perspective. I'm just saying it from a human side and a human feelings, you know. And I say it not against white people, not Chinese people, not Syrian people. Because people is just people all over the world. And I say it to my friend all the while, say, I'm a guy, it's for the people. So if any nation treat me good, I accept that and I will defend them. Because I have
Absolutely.
nothing to do with racism.
Absolutely.
Nothing. I'm hoping.
And nothing to do with these damn governments beefing with each other and hating each other. You can't tell me who to hate. Just because my government hate your government, you can't tell me to hate them.
No,
I'm not down with that.
I have the right to choose and do what I want to do with my life. That's why I will never allow no one to control me, you know, and
Yeah.
support government, you know.
Yes.
I don't support government, you know.
Yes. Nobody can tell me not to like Russian people. Nobody can tell me I can't like Syrian people. Nobody can tell me no bullshit about nothing. I can't like people in Venezuela or Cuba or none of this bullshit. I'm with the people around the world.
Yes.
I'm with all the people around the
People
world.
around the world belongs to we, you know.
Yeah.
We are people person. We are always gonna be a people person,
Yeah.
you know. We are not here against the people. We are for the people.
Absolutely.
Out of many one people. So that's why we love people. Whether you're white, black, purple, brown, any nation, we love people. But we
Absolutely.
just don't love some people. Behavior. It's your behavior can be the problem, you know. It's not you in personal as a human being, you know. Because we love all people in flesh. But sometimes your behavior can be really get the other person upset, you know. Right, Akanke?
No, I agree. That's true. But we about to head over to our next stop. Yeah! Look at the general. Why'd you stop? Why'd you stop, General? The general running, taking a little jog. Same thing I said. I said, shit, I could do this. This is cool. All these people, well, we passed some people that were running, but they run and take time. See, he going down to the Capitol. He just want to take a picture by the Capitol. He got to see the Capitol. And these are all the museums. All these museums are free. Well, not free because the taxpayers pay for them. But these are the Smithsonian museums, which are really good to come to. They've got great artifacts and stuff in there. And the people keep them up well. There's the general doing a little workout out here on the nation's capital, doing his little run jogging thing. Told him we could jog down slow. But now I'm starting to get hot. I need to take off my coat. I'm starting to get hot. Oh. He been taking off his coat. I need to take off mine. Now I'm hot. See this official runner? Yeah, we got an official runner over here. Me and the general, we not so official. We freelance runners. Freelance joggers. Jogging out on the nation's capital with the general. All right, General. I'm stopping now. Now you feel warmed up, don't you? Feel good.
I feel like I'm running from Kano Road.
Dope, babe. Out here in his flip-flops. What? On the rocks? Oh my gosh. Now you know he's channeling his Bushman energy. He out here running on the rocks, on these gravel. With no shoes on. Be careful, don't step on no. Look at me. Sound like grandma. Look at me.
My feet have 2 layers skin. My feet are so tough, you know?
Look at me. Talking about sound like grandma. Be careful, don't step on no glass. Child, this man is not thinking about no glass. He don't care. Mr. Freelance himself. He don't care. All right, Mr. Freelance. It's coming close to coming close to the time for me to take your picture.
Yeah.
So I can catch the whole Capitol.
That's the Capitol.
Yeah, that's where
the president.
Yeah, that's where
these people.
that's where the president is inaugurated.
Yeah.
I think that's where. Yeah, that's where the president takes his oath of office. The Capitol. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna take your picture so that you can have a nice little image
Yes.
of the Capitol.
A remembrance.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I go home, I will send it when I have the Wi-Fi because I don't have no data here and I don't want to buy no data, you know, because I soon back in Jamaica, so it makes no sense to waste money and buy data, you know. So when I go back at the hotel and I have the Wi-Fi, I'm gonna send this picture to my friends in Jamaica, you know. So let them see what I'm doing here.
It makes sense
in
to
the
me.
heart of Babylon, you know.
Yes.
Yes. They have a good sight of what I'm doing here.
All right, people. So we came, we saw, we conquered. Babe got to take his pictures, his beautiful pictures.
Yes.
In the nation's capital.
In the nation capital, you can look over there and you see it, the building over there. That's the nation capital of Babylon, where they organize how to control the people around the world. I know that's the building, the capital building, right? And here feeling so super nice and so super good. Because marijuana.
Look at the sun. The sun shining through.
The sun is so beautiful. And from morning, we just freelancing and doing so much thing around the capital. But now, to be honest, we feel a little bit hungry. So we're going to walk back now to the car and see if we can find a nice food place. But Akanke said she already know a food place because this is her home ground, you know. You must understand that, people. This is where she born and grow and go high school and everything. So Akanke would lead me to that nice food place that I can get something super nice to eat, right?
Yes.
One love.
Yes, yes. We are moving on to the next destination.
Yes, freelancing.
So beautiful in the sun. Baba.
Freelancing.
Baba giving us some love. Some golden love, some golden light. Yes. So beautiful.
It's all about freelance. And you know, anywhere Chucky go, it's all about freelance. I will never stop freelance, okay? One love.
Period.
Period, freelance. She gravitates into freelance more and more now, you know, to be honest with you. You know. She can speak for herself, I don't even have to speak for her, you know.
Look at the beautiful monument. Super nice, super nice.
But don't forget, tomorrow morning, we will freelance from Virginia straight up to
NYC, baby.
We go to New York City.
What?
Madison Square Garden.
What?
See we tomorrow coming, looking out for us, okay? Freelancing in New York City. Here, Times Square, tomorrow. We're freelancing to New York City. But it's a long drive, you know. Because remember, you know, we're driving from Sunday, from South Carolina to North Carolina to Virginia, and now we are in what? The capital, DC. And tomorrow morning, New York City. And we're gonna spend like 2-3 days in New York. 2-3 days in New York. And just move around and check out New York, what's going on in New York. And have a little fun. Maybe we go to some party, you never know.
You never know. You never know.
And this road over here, they are so busy. But one thing, they're super big and super wide, you know, to be honest.
I know one thing. I'm super happy that it's not that crowded. It's not crowded here right now. It's super chill. Not too many people out on the street. it's just really chill right now. I love it.
Yes, and what I see here, it reminds me of Jamaica. There's a lot of outside kitchen, like all those shops.
Food trucks, yeah. Now, when I was growing up in DC as a little girl, when we would come out here, there were no food trucks like this. There would never. We would come out here and we would spend the day out on the mall and starve to death because they didn't have any food out here. But now they have food trucks.
Things and time change everywhere.
Yeah.
Things and time change.
So that's a huge improvement. Back in the day, you might have one hot dog truck, one little hot dog stand, and it would be Lord knows where out here because this is such a big area. Everything's spread out so far, but now it's nice to see that they are accommodating people with all these food trucks. That makes all the sense in the world.
So that's why things change in the world. So it's good for opening up for new things. Don't stuck in one thing.
Yeah.
Just open up your mind.
Yeah.
Open up your mind to appreciate new things.
Yes.
Yes, it's true. Show them the sun over there.
Yes. Baba looking so beautiful, shining down so beautiful and bright. Got us over here glowing, looking all illuminated, looking like the illuminated ones, the light children, the light workers that we are. So blessed, so spiritual, light beings of love, just
one thing,
spreading love.
One thing, to be honest, I'm really concerned about trying to go back to Jamaica before it gets so fucking super cold, to be honest with you. Because now it's really not so cold and it's not so hot. It's just in between the middle. So I don't want to be here when it's super cold.
That's Spirit looking out for us. Spirit know we here. Duh. Of course Spirit gonna look out for us. Her Spirit's kids.
Yes, see the kids over there having fun.
Mm-hmm.
With their parents playing balls, throwing balls together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but everything super nice, freelancing. Always gonna be a freelancer anywhere we go.
Mm-hmm.
And the word freelance belongs to Freelance Chucky.
Mm-hmm. And look at this castle over here. I don't know when it was built, but it's old as shit. That's what I do know. Castle. That's looking really cool. Such a big castle. Yeah, so today was beautiful. We got to go to I wasn't expecting to go to the African American history of culture. Man, it's a long title. I'm probably butchering the title because it is a long title. The National Museum of African American History and Culture. I think that's what it is. But don't quote me on it. But you got to come here and check it out if you ever have time and the resources to come take a trip to DC. And all of these museums, man, it's so cool to just come and spend like maybe 3 days, 5 days here and just explore this area. All the different museums but
the only thing I see here is for free is the museum, and that's a good look. To have the museum free, That's people can go in and open their mind and open their brain and learn something new or read something new. I appreciate that so much, what America do in that sense, But still, they water it down. They will never teach the real history. I give the real history to the people. So you have to read between the line and use the common sense.
Come on now.
To upset certain things
Tell
and
'em.
face certain reality. Okay?
Tell them,
But
baby.
things and time will tell. And who the longest liver see the most. We always say that in Jamaica. The longest liver will see the most. So
Right.
when it time come for it to turn, it will turn.
Right. What he said. He's the genius. He's the genius one.
Yes, I'm the genius. That's the name she's trying to give to me, The genius, from a common sense learner, Yes. Not from a diploma of Babylon education or going to school and things like that, I just get my wisdom from talking to tree, talking to river, talking to the bush, talking to the animals, That's where my knowledge comes from, Because don't get me wrong, going to school is not really a bad thing, but the result from going to school is to become a slave for the system and for the society. That's what the education system really based upon. People, you need to question that, because when you go to school, it's for getting a job, and sometimes the job you get, you don't love it, and you don't like it, but you just have to do what you have to do because you put yourself in debt. That's how it rolls, You put yourself in debt with credit card and taking all these Babylon material things. So you have to figure it out what you really want to do with your life, If you want happiness or if you want stress, But I don't want that. I want to wake up and live and enjoy life, with my Empress, Akanke. Yes, that's all I want to do. Just wake up and live. Because that's what life really offers to human and the planet. It's for live. It's not to coordinate your life with the system, That's modern day slavery, So people need to question all these things. I said before, what you really want to do on this planet. If you want to be a slave or if you want to be a free person, you need to go home and sit down and think about that, But I say before, and I say it again, you have to find the balance in life, So the education system is how you deal with it. It can be good and it can be bad. So I would say, make it work in the best of your interest, okay? Like Akanke, she really educated in the Babylon system and know everything what's going on, have all kind of diploma. Like I say, she was big position in the Babylon US military, and now she walk away, because she find a different way about life and feel more satisfied, even more than when she was in the military. Right, Akanke? You can even explain more.
For sure. I think I explained it well in one of the videos on the river. My goal is just to wake up and be like the animals. Just exist. You know what I'm saying? Without so much striving and trying and stressing and grinding and timelines and deadlines and timetables, and like I've had all of that flooded through my life, and no time for this, no time for that, only time to strive and stress and struggle and achieve and obtain and reach, and that's how we're trained, what I'm saying? That's how we're trained from little kids. We gotta get this, gotta get that, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta attain this, gotta achieve this, gotta get that. You got a goal, meet your goal. After you get that goal, get another goal, and there is no room for existence. No room for just being.
The only goal you need is to live. Wake up and live. There's nothing else, than just be yourself, because you cannot run away from yourself, I can give you a simple example. If you go inside the bathroom and take off all your clothes, what you gonna do? It's all about yourself, you see, So you cannot really look into the mirror to know yourself. You have to look inside yourself before you can know yourself. It's not outside, And I don't look for validation, I always look for myself, And myself comes first in any position, And no one can take that away from me, No one. I always gonna be Freelance Chucky. I'm not pretending to be somebody else, And I know a lot of people around the planet, and even where I'm from, they're always pretending to be somebody else, and that is going to be a problem in your life. Just be yourself. Just have self-confidence. Do what you have to do with your life, and don't take the program from the metric. Because the metric of the people going from day to day, 9 to 5, like a slave, Because the mill always grinding. And some people grinding with the mill and they don't even know so they are grinding, to be honest with you. Because they feel comfortable. The reason for comfortable, what they call comfortable, the privilege and the access of Babylon material things. So they don't see the slavery come behind that. Right, Akanke?
He preaching out here. You preaching. I'm about to take a collection. I'm about to set up a GoFundMe just so y'all can make a donation to the Pastor General over here who's just
No, we don't need them money. It's all for free.
I'm joking.
Wisdom is all for free. You don't have to pay for wisdom. You just wake up and live with wisdom,
Absolutely.
Yes.
I agree 100%.
So as soon as we back in Jamaica, we're gonna go further and deeper in nature. But we just show you the people now what's going on and where we are in Babylon, and showing you around the formation of the system, how it works, But Freelance Chucky and Akanke, next couple of weeks out of Babylon again and gone back to Jamaica and live our freelance life.
Yep. So get a nice last look here at the Washington Monument. People, the Washington monument, which you see maybe you've seen in movies or something or such.
And let me tell them again, enough people are trying to pretend that they are freelance, but they don't know nothing about freelance life, you know. They don't know nothing. They're just trying to be. The only freelancer, you know, on this planet is Freelance Chucky, to be honest with you, you know. I don't take talk from people, you know. No, I just do what I have to do. And as long as I good and I conquer good, we just strike our goal, you know. Freelancing, you know. Freelancing. Original freelancer. Original. Not carbon copy. Not pretending. We are original freelancing.
Shit.
Yeah?
You heard that?
Yes, and it's getting a little bit cold. Don't forget
It is.
that.
It is. You see how I put my hood on?
I have to cloak up now. It's getting a little bit cold. And I have my spliff, you know. Just freelancing through the park.
Freelancing through the nation's capital. Cause why not?
And like I say, I never know that I could come to the national park in the United States and walk in and smoking giant and don't have to look over my shoulder. You can imagine that? A place like America, especially here in Washington, D.C.
They finally got smart, or they finally learned a way to reap the benefits of making ganja legal. That's all it was. It's all about capitalism. They found a way to profit off of ganja.
I told you that. That's the way the system works. As long as they can benefit, they're gonna open the door, you know?
Yeah.
As long as they can get the profit from it.
Exactly.
Because before they do it, they already sit down and calculate how much money they can make from this to put in the economy.
Right.
And once they come together and organize it and feel comfortable with it, they give it to the people.
Shit, they not getting money from the economy, trying to figure out how much money they can get from the economy. They're trying to figure out how much money they can line their pockets with.
That sounds good too. That sounds good, you know.
Shit,
that sounds true, you know.
Get how much money they can get from these people.
Because to be honest, it's the rich people now really take over this ganja business, you know?
Exactly.
The poor people are going to become like slave people now, you know?
Exactly.
Because they modernize the slavery, you know.
Exactly.
With the people, you know, on the plantation, you know. So they take it away from the people, and the big guy now he employ the poor man to come and reap the ganja for them, come and trim ganja for them, and then pay them. It's just like a plantation, like they're growing cane before.
Ooh, watch it step.
It's just like they're growing cane before and they're growing cotton before, you know. It's a modern day slavery now with ganja, you know. Modern day slavery. So that's why I don't support these things, you know. Don't ask me about no strain of ganja, you know. I just want to smoke, you know, and I'm comfortable with that, you know. Because when I was growing up, I know ganja take long to grow. Now it's 3 months. I don't even understand that.
It can't be 3 months.
It cannot be 3 months.
That's crazy. Take what?
It must be poison.
Yeah.
It must be poison.
Any growers out there, please leave a comment and say the real true time that it takes ganja to grow. Because from what I'm thinking, or from my research, I've saw 6 months,
6 months,
10 months,
know.
almost like
months.
the time it takes for a woman to carry a baby, like 9 months.
I know when ganja used to grow, we used to can climb a ganja tree like all these trees. No, the ganja tree is staying like this, you know.
Wow.
Because they grow just so much fucking fertilizer and they modify, modify, they do it in the lab, and like you say, 3 months. It's not possible. You're smoking chemical.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like I said, I did the research because I wanted to grow my own. I just wanted to try my hand and see if I could grow it. And what I saw was like 6 to 10 months to grow a full ganja, plant. 6 to 10 months. Yeah. First, I have to move to a state where I can grow legally. Second, I have to figure out where I can get some organic seeds, because I don't want these seeds that have been genetically modified and changed. So if we have to go up into the hills to go see the Rastas that have the original seed, or maybe go up to some old grandmother who's been growing ganja since forever and a day, that's what we'll do. We'll figure out and find the real seeds to grow the real tree. You just wait and see.
I agree with you 100% in everything that you say. Because you're saying the right thing. You're not saying nothing wrong. Because when I was growing up, especially in the 80s, I used to go to a Rasta man named Rowan, you know. Rowan, he organized the most ganja in Jamaica, to be honest with you, especially in Hope Bay, you know. That's where me start to smoke ganja, you know. He's the foundation, you know. Original Rasta man I'm talking about, you know. And big up my Rasta brother named Bakra. You know, because Bakra now returned from England. And he's my good friend, you know. And he's chill out down there now in Orange Bay. But when I was coming to Babylon in the taxi, I see him on the road and I stop and I say, Rasta, you know, so me I go to Babylon and him say guidance one and protection and take care of yourself. So as soon as I drop back, I will go and check him and bless him up too, you know. Yeah man, because he's one of my foundation brethren, you know. And man like Buster too. Big up Buster and big up Beaver. Yeah.
Get your ass ready.
Know yourself.
I know that's right. Get your ass ready. Know yourself. You hear what the man said? That's some spirit.
Yes.
That's some spirit, man. How many people just come up to us randomly and say stuff like that? Just come up with random
yes,
stuff.
because they see us walking and the spirit is walking with us, you know. So the spirit always touching these type of people, you know. Good energy.
Listen.
Good energy going out, you know.
Hey boo, guess where we at?
To be honest, I don't know where we are. I only know so we are in the United States, but she bring me over here.
Okay, so we are in a Thai restaurant, about to get busy, right?
Yes, about to get busy, but I'm just following, you know, like I'm a blind man, you know, leading by Akanke, you know, to be honest with you, you know. So she taking me to this nice restaurant, you know, and she gonna make the order from this.
So good.
Yeah. But she recommend this restaurant and say, oh, it's so good. So the guy bringing with some water here.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, like I say, Akanke trying our best and doing our best to make Freelance Chucky feel so good and feel so nice. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you, yeah? Thank you very much. And I will apply back the same, just like I do before. But I will even go further out this time and even make it stronger when we return back to Jamaica. I promise you that. And I keep it as my promise.
Wow.
Because you're so good and so nice to me in the US. That's why I use this word all the while. It's like home from home. And for me, Freelance Chucky, to really say that,
right.
It's not so easy bridge to cross, you know, to be honest with you. It's not really an easy bridge, so it seems like you're somebody special, to be honest with you. Yeah, it seems like the spirit sent you special to take me in this position, because normally I always on my own, because I'm a very type of guy who believe in myself and put myself first in every position. Yeah, I'm a very strong guy when it comes to this, you know. I'm not a
Thank you.
I'm not a pushover, you know. So I know, and I'm a growing man. I do what I want with my life. There's no program for me. Yes, so anything I'm doing, I do it and I feel happy doing it, you know. So I told you already and I told you again, you're so good to me and so kind to me. So what goes around comes around.
Absolutely.
Like I say, what goes around comes around. So cheers.
Yeah.
And thank you for taking me to this restaurant.
You are
and make me
welcome.
drink this one. Thai with tea.
Thai tea.
You see it? I'm struggling with all these words, you know.
See this Thai tea? It's got like a sweet cream on top and then like a tea in the middle, and you just mix it up, stir it all up into one.
Stir it up.
And it is so good. And look, I'm losing ice out of mine.
Yeah, stir it up, you know. All these things are brand new for me, you know. But it's similarly look like a carrot juice, you know. The color
So good.
look like carrot. But now, Freelance Chucky, gonna taste it.
Don't get addicted because it is good.
It's so nice, you know. Super nice.
Yeah.
Super good.
Isn't it good?
You say you cannot find word to explain this drink, you know.
And it's caffeinated, so I don't want to drink it so fast, but it's so good. I can't. It's just hard to not drink it.
Yeah, man. If I would live near this village, I would come here every day, to be honest with you. just for the drink, but the food don't come in. But I expect the food to be super nice, you know. Yes, just how the guy present himself. He's a very good patient receptionist. Yes, so that's why I realized why you bring me here. You know? It's just because of the service.
The service is
The
amazing.
service is so good, so super nice. When you hear me say that, you must know. Because normally I don't speak this way, I don't talk this way. So
Yep.
I would take anyone to this restaurant too, if I was born here in the United States. Yeah, man. It's freelance.
And we got some appetizers coming in. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Matt, can I get a glass of ice, please?
Ice?
Yes.
Just the ice?
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you.
You come from a different angle.
I know. These are so good. You hear how crispy they are? Crispy spring rolls.
I come here. The first time I eat these things. First when I see bring it come, I believe it's festival.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Super nice.
Hot. But we buzzing. So we got the munchies. I told him we about to eat real good. Thank you, sir. I told him we about to eat real good.
Well, good food. And I like the dip. But you call it salt, but I freelance call it dip. Yeah. We need to open a restaurant like this in Jamaica, you know. But we make money work for us, so we wouldn't do the physical work, you know. We would employ people to work. But what I mean by open a restaurant, prepare, the people prepare the same food. Bring something new. You know?
I agree. Something like this would make a killing in Kingston.
Yeah. Bring something new. Kingston is the ideal spot. Near a place like Narbrook, Church Garden, Jacksville, all this type of people, you know. Because this food, to be honest, is out of most people reach, you know. Like the price, you know. It's not no form of disrespect, you know. But it's just the honesty and the truth. The talking, you know. So you have to look for those type of people if you need certain support by prepare this type of food. Yeah, this food is not for $1,000, it's not for $1,500. You know? It's far away out of most people reach, you know. And it's not KFC, you know. So from it's not KFC, they must realize it's expensive. So we wouldn't put a restaurant like this in Port Antonio. No. You're not gonna get the person to support a restaurant like this. So we don't just have people working and paying and then we get nothing from it. It makes no sense, you know. So you have to find the balance. It's all about balance, you know. Everything we do. Right? So what do you think about it?
I agree. Again, this food is in a more middle class, I can't say white area because there's a lot of, put it this way, highly educated people, right? So highly educated people usually get more privilege. They get better grocery stores and restaurants and stuff. I'm not even going to say that there's a color associated with this experience.
No.
Because this area is extremely mixed with international people. We're in Arlington, Virginia, at a restaurant called Thai in Shirlington, the Shirlington part of Arlington. And you people here, highly educated foreigners, work for the government.
So that's where you really bring a type man like me, Freelance Chucky, in this type of here amongst this highly sophisticated, educated people, bureaucracy, working over by the White House. It must be special. I must be a special guy in a here like this and meeting all this type of people as a freelancer, as a down to earth, as a bushman. It's not easy, you know. That's what I'm saying to you, say, you must be somebody special. Come to me. Yes, to bring me around this type of people. At the same time, the people appreciate me. Yeah, man. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that and I respect that. All the way, it's still freelance, and these people love freelance, you know. Yeah, man, they
true.
respect freelance stuff. So, just go and I'll distribute to them same way.
I agree. I agree. All right, so waiting on that next course to come out. We got our appetizers.
Yes, the food here.
5.
Yeah, no problem.
Penne curry. Wow. Thank you, sir.
Super nice.
Can we get some plates, please?
Super nice. I ate the chicken. The chicken is
That's curry. I mean, that's shrimp.
One
Thank
love.
you. All right, we about to set this up. Get this penne
Yeah, but
curry
I didn't
bust
finish,
down.
you know.
Oh, shit.
To
Sorry.
be honest, you know. But through this guy just bump into the food, you know. Which your food is so super nice, look good and everything, you know. Yes, but I would say Akanke would say after this food now, we should
Get dessert.
go over there and get the dessert. And I was trying to explain, say, I don't learn this type of English, so sometimes I struggle. So I always told her, break it down. I just repeated myself because the guy come with the food and disturb the conversation, right? So we're gonna go across the road after this and get something. She gonna get dessert, but I'm gonna high shop around first and then choose something. But yesterday we go to the military base hotel and we go empty-handed. Nothing at all, to be honest. You go in a place where it would feel cold. Like Alaska, you know.
It's true.
And then we try to turn on the heater and the heater not working. And nothing to eat, you know. So I was a very little rebellious. And I can't realize to say I was a very rebellious, you know. Because she's not asking me questions and to be honest with you, I didn't answer her. And she realized it, you know. Say I'm getting out of line, you know. So she go on the phone and look for a different hotel. And we get a different hotel which is super nice. Eat everything working good, you know. So after this meal and go for the dessert, that's where we headed back to. But tonight, after sleep and wake up maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, we're gonna drive to the casino again in DC because that's our plan. We're gonna come back to the capital late in the night, you know, because she wanted to bring me to the casino and show me. I do what I say. I'm a freelance man. I don't gamble. I go with my granny, and the granny said, "No, what you have is fear. Don't rely for other people money, or other people things in general. What is yours is yours." So I never gamble. I always, if I have $1, I know I have $1. And I find a different way to make up that $1 work and bring back $2 to it. But I'm not gonna go and put no money. To be honest, I think me is the only freelancer, maybe in the world, but I can specific say in Jamaica, don't know how to use those machines in the bar, and we got bar so much time hang out in the bar. And I never put money in those machines. I don't even understand how to use it. And the reason why I'm not interested in it, I'm not gonna make this Chinese man trick me and take my money so easy, you know. No, I find other things to do with it. So now I can't say this food super nice. So let's try it.
Baby. You gotta put the curry over top of your rice. Yeah, this goes on top of your rice.
I didn't know.
There's vegetables and chicken in there.
It tastes good already.
Super
Without
that curry.
Super nice. Super nice. Here the
Babe,
Vietnam.
look at this stuff in here. You got a ton of gravy to go on top of your rice and stuff.
This is rundown.
Maybe.
Yeah, leave it.
Okay.
This is rundown. This is what my granny cook with coconut, you know, and susumba and salted. But I don't know this type of taste, you know. but Freelance Chucky a foundation, and you know it. But no disrespect to the people here cooking in the restaurant. But a long time I don't eat this type of taste, you know. It bring me back to coconut rundown. I say, when I go up, I gotta cook rundown for you here.
Okay. This is Thai food.
Yes.
From Thailand.
Yes, but I said we call this rundown. That's why they beat you because they use the coconut, you know. A coconut they use, you know. I know, because they come from Thailand.
You were asking me
Without coconut,
where these people were from, and I forgot. It's Thailand.
Yeah. They use a lot of coconut. You can taste the coconut in the food, you know. Look, I promise you, when I go back, I'm gonna cook rundown.
Okay.
And you can request it with saltfish, cabbage, callaloo, susumba, anything you want. You can just cook it with just tomato and onion and garlic and scallion alone. If you don't want to put no farmer meat kind or different type of vegetable. Because as long as the coconut go down to high with this and season it up like how they season up this, super nice. Super nice. And it glide in, it fully up fast. So Akanke, you can explain the rest to the people and tell them how you feel about the food, okay?
I'm almost done with my plate. The general was in the mood to talk.
Yeah.
I was in the mood to eat.
Yeah.
So my stuff is almost finished, and I'm enjoying it so much. I'm about to turn this camera off and finish getting busy. So, excuse me, I'm crunching on ice, but my teeth cold. But we just finished our meal here at Thai in Shirlington, Virginia.
Thai, where they from? Thailand?
Yes, Thai. It's a Thai restaurant. So the name of it is Thai, Thai. But we're in Shirlington, Virginia. We just finished up, and when I tell you that food was so good, the food was good, the service was good, and the drinks were good. Everything we got was phenomenal.
There's no word to describe this place and this service. This service was so super nice. Customer service. Every minute the girl come. You want this? You need something. The guy come. You need it. By heating, they clear the table at the same time. Oh, this is so encouraging. You know? It's so nice. You know, like I said before, if I would hang out in the US for a long time, I think this spot will be my favorite spot. So I say again, thank you, Akanke. Thank you. I cannot stop saying that. Thank you for treating me so super nice. You know, you're a nice person, and I will return back the same to you. I say already. Okay. Thank you again, Akanke, to bring me such a nice restaurant and feel so good and feel so relaxed and feel so comfortable. Eating good food. Shrimps. A long time I don't eat shrimp. To be honest, long time. And the food tastes so nice, you know. Because these guys, they use coconut. Because they're from Thailand, you know, they use the coconut. Now she bring the bill. I don't know how much it costs. Akanke looking at it. So she will see how much it costs. You know? It's not a lot. Not a lot. I don't think it's a lot. But we don't do nothing what we cannot stand. We don't do nothing what we cannot afford because we don't put money before, we put people. So when we come around people and people do something for us and we're supposed to bless them with money, if it even millions and trillions of dollars, it have to come from somewhere because we could not expect to come in the people place and think they are here to give away things for free. No. So that is no excuse to come here and eat and say you don't have the money. That's the first thing you must know. So we will give what they're supposed to get and give with extra too, just because of the service too. We will give tip, leave a tip to them because they are so super nice. Thailand people, Thailand restaurants here. But at one point, I was thinking to go to Thailand, you know, because I hear that's a very nice place for tourists, you know. So maybe in the future, me and Akanke fly to Thailand and chill in one Airbnb over there, you know.
That would be amazing. Because I know Thailand has some beautiful landscapes. Sorry, I'm eating ice. I'm making a video. I know that's not the proper thing to do. My mouth is freezing.
Yes, but you have to just do what you have to do, you know. But like she said, we will go because she love landscape, you know. That's why she love Jamaica so much, you know. Don't mean say she don't love America, you know, because it's here she born and grow. And to be honest, anywhere you're born and grow, you have to love it in some sense because it's still good there. It's not everything there is bad. Like I always say, just you need to pick what you want, you know. Because it's in Jamaica it's the same thing. Some people born and grow, they don't want to live there. You know? A lot of people from Jamaica live in America right now. Live in Washington DC, New Jersey, South Carolina, North Carolina, not to mention New York. Because me have my son in New York. But these people, for them, America is heaven. It's the holy heaven. These people there, like I tell Akanke already said, I know if some people in my position to be here sitting in the United States, walking up and down in the capital, left from North Carolina to Washington DC and still sit here in a restaurant, they will never go back to Jamaica. No, they would never go back to Jamaica. They would stay all the time here, you know, because they see America is the holy heaven and the dream that they want to accomplish is to come to United States just to be a slave. Because they don't understand that, you know, to be here you have to be a fucking slave. Otherwise you cannot work out here. Nothing here is for free. Nobody give you nothing. It's not like a Jamaican man say, yo, hold this, hold that. It's a mango there, it's a yaki there, it's a breadfruit there, it's a pear there, it's a banana there. Nothing go so. Everything you have to go to the store. And to go to the store, you need Babylon money to survive in the United States. So first, question yourself what the purpose, what the reason you want to come to America. I'm talking now like immigration, because that's how the immigration question people. But no immigration question me on this trip to the United States. Not one. It was very strange to me, Akanke. Alright? I go through all immigration system from Miami, come straight to South Carolina, and no immigration ask me, Freelance Chucky, how long you want to stay in America? Nothing. All I do print my passport and me go through. So I will see going back to Jamaica how the immigration will be here. I want to see that, you know, the big difference, you know, because America seems like they change the system, or maybe I'm some special diplomat coming through that they don't want to ask me no question. So I applaud them for that. No interrogation, eh? No interrogation. Everything goes just smooth and nice, you know. It's just one little problem we have, you know, with one lady. One lady give me one little problem. It's here in South Carolina, no? I think, or is in Miami? With the security lady. Is in Miami. It's just that one little problem we have. And it's not really a big problem. It was easy to solve because one lady on the outside saw what's going on. And she just solved the problem and said, come out of the line and go in that line. Right, immediately. Because if we didn't go in that line, you know what happened? We'd have to sleep at the airport or book hotel. Because we flight a left way to come to South Carolina. And that's the point to reach, you know. We are the line long in the fucking airport. And we join this long line. So by the time we reach up there, the flight to reach South Carolina and we still in that line. You never know. The flight will reach South Carolina and we still in the line. So give thanks to this lady who take me out of the line. I don't know if Akanke have nothing to say or she just gonna leave it at how it is.
No.
Okay.
What is this Arlington meal? The charge for $2 and
so for those if we can easier to manage.
Okay.